today.
The following is a presentation of TFNN. The TFNN Bull Bear Trading Hour. Every trading day, live at 10 a.m. Eastern. Call now, toll free at 877-927-6648 or internationally at 727-873-7618. The TFNN Bull Bear Trading Hour. Now, Tom and Tommy O'Brien.
Welcome, folks. Appreciate you growling a problem with us out here. We have the Dow Industrials up 477, Nasdaq's up 134, S&P's up 51. Gold contract down $27.50, trading $18.33 an ounce. You get silver up $2.39, $27.02 an ounce. Light sweet crude caught a nice bid out here, up $132, $54.87 a barrel. Notes and bonds. The 10-year note down 8 ticks, 136.29. The 30-year off 23 at 168.09. And King Dollar. King Dollar broke out yesterday, folks. Took about 2 months, but bottom line and one top side. You're up 213 right now, 91.201. It looks like 92 to 92.50 is game on this dollar, folks. The euro is at 120. The yen is out here at 105.09. The British pound's at 136 to 1 U.S. dollar. Let's get over to our man, Mr. Kevin Hinks at TD Ameritraders. Do every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. And don't forget, folks, if you want to understand the option market, option strategies, defined risk, in quotes, which you better get your head wrapped around, folks, okay? Because the bottom line is that it's always been, you always want defined risk, but if you don't have defined risk right now, when you can very easily, just doesn't make any sense to be out here trading inside of this market. Kevin's show, every trading day here, 11 to 12 Eastern Standard Time. Outstanding program. If you haven't use the Thinkorswim platform yet, it's really easy. It's sitting on our website right now. Just hit that banner, bring it up. They'll trade paper money each and every day. Hey, Kevin Hanks.
Good morning, Mr. O'Brien. How are you?
Listen to this, Kevin. We got another Irishman. Tommy, we got another boy. 8:13.
Oh, no.
8:13 this morning. Another Tom O'Brien, Tiger Tom.
Oh, nice. Congratulations. Grandpa.
I'm telling you, man.
You're now Grandpa.
I'm Grandpa, and he's got the head and everything, man. You know, that Irish head, folks, it's something else.
Hey, listen, my children were all born via cesarean section. What does that tell you about the size of their head?
I know, it's perfect.
Big heads.
I'm telling you, man. I'll get you some pictures as soon as I'm off the air, man.
You know what they say about big heads, Tom? They hold our enormous brains. Remember that.
That's a fact.
Congratulations.
Thank you, man. And it's hard to believe, folks, okay? I mean, Tommy's sending me the pictures, like, right when it's born, it's like, oh, my God. It's just hard to comprehend, man. Anyway.
That's awesome. That's really, you know what? That's the thing that's most important on a day like today.
Totally. Let me tell you.
All this other stuff will take care of itself.
Exactly. So, market-wise, I mean, this is, we dipped down last week. I mean, this is quite a rally that we got out here, man.
Tom, think about this. If your listeners have the availability of a chart, if you look at the opening in futures Sunday night to where we are now, I mean, the futures opened up. What's lost on this market right now is Sunday night, 5 o'clock Chicago time, 6 o'clock Eastern. The futures opened down hard.
Look at them, I know.
Across the board. And they have gone just straight up since then. It's quite amazing, actually.
It really is. And, we know it's the most wonderful time of the year. And this one really kind of lined up because what you had here is that you had the aspect, folks, is that you had all these earnings coming out. We had the beginning of the month. You had window dressing, funds buying out here. So this is going to get really intriguing. And, of course, this afternoon, we get the big dogs here. We got Amazon, we got Google coming out. So this is going to be pretty wild.
And the only thing that causes me a little pause, Tom, is that Facebook, Apple, all these stocks rallied into earnings like Amazon and Alphabet are rallying right now.
Yep.
And then no matter what number comes out, they're set up for disappointment. So I think you got to really watch these today, how they trade today and how they trade at the end of the day. and into earnings. So, remember, they could have the best earnings. I didn't see one piece of data on Facebook that was negative when their earnings report came out, and that stock sold off hard after earnings. Apple was very similar. So doesn't necessarily mean they're going up. I think there's a lot of, especially Alphabet, has got a lot of things going on. They're going to start releasing numbers on, some of their cloud business, expenses and revenues, and see how that cloud business is doing. So I think that'll be really interesting. This is the first time they're ever doing that.
Right.
So that'll be a good piece about, but we're trading today on the show. We're trading Amazon. We're trading Alphabet. We're also trading Spotify today as they come out with earnings as well. So, and Likefolio is going to do a presentation on Spotify.
Nice. And folks, if you hadn't heard Likefolio before on the TD Ameritrade show, it is really awesome, man. I mean, you listen to Kevin and his team. They put it through a strategy as the aspect of where's the implied volatility. Where do we think what strategy is right for where they're going at this particular point? And then you listen to Likefolio, man. I really like how they put that together, Kevin, because it's
they do it all off data.
Yeah,
and they do it off social mentions on social media. They've got a lot of different ways of doing it. It's really quite, it's once the light bulb goes on about what they're doing and how they're collecting their data, it's really pretty impressive.
It is.
It's some unbelievable information.
It is, and it shows. Information, folks, is the name of the game. I mean, that's the bottom line, okay? That roller coaster, if a couple of those funds had more information that, they would just basically weren't too bright, shot in 140% of one equity anyway.
Exactly.
That's like
what?
A no-brainer.
GameStop can be broke down to this. The market senses weakness.
Right.
Right? And Tom, from being in this business, especially in the futures business, the market will go sometimes often where it can hurt the most people.
For sure.
And that is like a magnet to steel.
It is.
And
it really
140% of the short, they were it's like taking a bath with a toaster. Right? You're just inviting disaster.
Yeah, there's no doubt. There's no doubt about that. And, the bottom line, folks, is that, when Kevin sets up these strategies, which is really cool, about the run that we've actually had, Kevin, they get good numbers. It's really sweet because the volatility is still so high that you're getting paid when you're putting on some of these strategies. And it's like, okay, it doesn't mean that they can't go up another 20 points. But let me tell you, what has happened, because we've seen how the market has reacted to the Facebooks, to the Apples, your probability gets much higher. It's kind of like, when the bank stock comes out first and the rest of the bank stocks, you can kind of get a feel that, okay, man, this can be good, but the market said, okay, we got enough right now. And this is where these strategies come in so great.
Right, exactly. And it's something just as simple as human nature, Tom, right? It's like if the numbers are good and everyone has bought it all the way up to this level,
exactly,
who's to extend the rally further? Right. And you might be seeing that in Alphabet and Amazon today. So, Amazon's up $47, Google's up 25. So you're seeing a little bit of that right now, Tom.
Gotta love it. I'm going to send you this picture as soon as I get off, man.
All right,
looking forward to it. Another Irishman growling and prowling. Oh, yeah. Thanks, Kevin. Have a great one, man. Have a safe one. Stay right there, folks. Come right back.
If you're not currently using the TAS Profile Scanner when looking at setting up your trading opportunities, then your arsenal is short a mighty weapon. The TAS Profile Scanner is a standalone piece of software that instantly filters over 2,500 global financial markets such as stocks, ETFs, commodity futures, and Forex. Headed by Steve Dahl, TAS understands that in today's technological world, the use of top-flight software applications and technical analysis expertise is essential to successful trading in today's market. You also gain access to the webinar that Steve Dahl and Tom O'Brien just hosted, The Best Way to Use the TAS Profile Scanner to Profit. This webinar archive is available for all subscribers immediately upon signing up. All new subscriptions also come with a 30-day money-back guarantee, so you have nothing to risk. Start your subscription by visiting the front page of TFNN.com today, and you'll find the TAS Profile Scanner under the Services tab. Sign up today. Are you in the market for buying or selling real estate in the Bay Area, including the surrounding St. Petersburg, Tampa, and Clearwater markets? Tiger Real Estate LLC is a firm that has extensive experience in the Tampa Bay area. Whether you're looking to sell your current property for maximum value, or you're in the market for a second home or investment property, Tiger Realty has the experience across all areas of real estate in the Tampa Bay area to help buyers and sellers make the most informed decisions across all price levels. From the price you should be paying per square foot in certain up-and-coming areas to the type of cash flow investment properties are capable of creating, Tiger Real Estate can help you make the best decision when it comes to all areas of the market. Before you make one of the biggest decisions of your financial future, call Tiger Real Estate LLC today at 727-329-8322 or email us at tiger@tfnn.com. That's 727-329-8322. Call us today.
Hey there, I'm Andy Arbertine with Tiger Precious Metals and Stones. Whether you're looking to buy and sell precious metals or trying to find the perfect diamond ring, I'm here to help. I have over 15 years of experience with diamonds and precious metals. You can call me directly at 727-329-8245, and I will personally answer any questions you have and help you find exactly what you're looking for. I will be your personal concierge in the metal and stone business. Give me a call today, 727-329-8245.
Many of our new listeners have heard about The Tiger's Den. The Tiger's Den is a lively community where professional traders and investors can meet, exchange ideas and information in a comfortable, moderated atmosphere. Hear all of the TFNN shows, plus see all of the charts as they happen live and have access to archives of all of those charts. You can test drive The Tiger's Den absolutely free for 30 days and greatly enrich your knowledge of these markets and how to make your money work for you. Details on The Tiger's Den are on the front page of TFNN.com. Call now, toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-873-7618.
Welcome back, folks. Dow Industrials right now up 531. You get the Nasdaq up 174. S&Ps are up 60. The market's getting some juice, man. I mean, the bottom line, folks, what we did have yesterday is that you had a contraction of volume as you're going higher. I expect you're going to see that today, and we're going to get a test of these highs. So it's going to be pretty cool watching this whole thing shake out. Let's go to Mark in New Hampshire. Hey, Mark, what's going on, brother?
Hey, I'm just living life. I'm enjoying it now.
That's a beautiful thing, man. Totally. So you're looking at B2 Gold?
Yeah.
So let's take a look at this. You get B2 Gold. The low is $2. The high is $7.55. This company takes in $437 million per quarter, and they do make 12 cents a share. And this used to be the old BGO, huh?
Yeah, it is.
So, okay, so you're coming back to the breakout area. This is a good setup. I mean, you know, bottom line, more than likely it's going to consolidate a bit here. I mean, it broke out big time, but 4 months ago, and actually about 9 months ago. It's pulling back to that area. Let me just see something here. So you're at 491. Yeah, I mean, anywhere, Mark, as long as it doesn't go under 456, you get action here, man. That's a normal, you break topside. And what happens here, folks, is this. This equity here is already showing, it's already broken its 2011 highs. And the 2011 highs, folks, is the high in gold. So this is a strong equity, man. That's the bottom line.
Beautiful. Thank you.
Cooking, brother. Have a great one, man. Have a safe one.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah, we're psyched. Believe me. Let's go to John in Philly. What's going on, brother?
Hey, congratulations, Granddaddy.
That's right. I love it, man. Oh, my God.
As well you should. And pass along our best wishes to Tommy, his wife, and the new boy.
We will. No doubt. Thank you, John.
First, kudos to you. Last week, as the market was, the S&Ps rather, were selling off, seem to be directly related to, snafus at Robinhood and the shorted stocks. Kudos to you for suggesting that was a pullback to be bought for a test of highs. Well, goodness gracious, have we come back to test the highs with a vengeance and in the blink of an eye.
Yes, there's no doubt, man. I mean, it's really intriguing, isn't it, John? It's like, okay, man. Yeah, so...
It is indeed. Tom, what I wanted to ask you about, please, is COMEX silver.
Yep.
You and I know this market intimately, dealing with this for 20 or 30 years. I noted yesterday when you were doing the Tom O'Brien show end today how high the volume was on the March contract. But you and I both have known that whenever silver tops, it often does so with spike highs that seem to be left out on their own, and only after the fact you look back and say, oh, son of a gun, there's COMEX silver surging into a rally peak and then not getting back there for a while. I'm wondering, even though silver has pulled back, I just might mention, right here, right now, in the past 15 minutes, COMEX silver tested the 2688 Fib 618 mark. That's versus the low last week. So we've come right down to Fib supports, which I find interesting as a scalper. But leave that aside. My question to you on silver, is it possible that high volume spike high yesterday was one of these classic COMEX silver operations where we've got a high that stands for a good amount of time?
It looks to me that it's an ABC up. And I actually like how this is. What happens, folks, is this, is that, you heard all the press about, okay, so Reddit got silver going. My take is, John, that they really didn't get silver going. What happened is that they were going after silver stocks, right? The bottom line, it would be more than, it would be more than someone like you, someone like me. I mean, I don't trade silver. I like trading gold. But the bottom line is that run that happened Sunday night, that was not Reddit traders, okay? They already had futures accounts opened. The volume there Sunday night was a monster. So to me, that was real traders, that like trading the metals going topside. The way that the SLV came in, it's definitely a confirmed ABC structure up. I like where the pullback is right now, because just like you say with scalping, any second I'm going to probably buy the SLV. I don't think this is even close to being over. You're down $1.73. It just came back to the breakout area. That would be an intraday trade, folks, okay? But the bottom line, I like how it's set up. What we are facing as metal bulls is that dollar. That dollar broke topside yesterday. I mean, and, the market wasn't paying attention to it. So it looks to me like, this dollar can get up to the 92. So even 92, 124, that would be a classic Wyckoff, retracement coming up to the breakdown. And if that's the case, then the real buy is not going to be for a few more days until it gets up there. But I think, and you'd hear in my a much larger view, John, that I think we're in inflation. You know what I mean? And, we know they can move around silver and gold like crazy, man. I mean, that's reality. Do you know what I'm saying?
That is, yes, absolutely right. Yeah. Listen, Tom, time will tell us both the answer, and I appreciate your view and discussion. So thanks so much, and congrats again.
Thanks so much, man. Have a great one, man. Have a safe one. Let's go take a look at some of the higher volume equities out here today, folks. We have Sun Growers is down 21 cents. You got AMC. This is getting smoked. This is down 5.67. And unfortunately, what we are going to see, folks, is that there is going to be a huge amount of folks that have lost a huge amount of money. I mean, because once these little things break, and, AMC, what ended up happening with AMC, the company itself pushed out about $300 million in paper. You get the pullback now. I mean, there's no reason AMC is not going to go all you're down 560. There's no reason you kind of get back to $3, $3.50. GameStop, same deal in GameStop. Bottom line, GameStop right now is down 117. You're at 107. This thing's going to end up going back to $20. So And there's going to be people that are trapped at those much higher levels, and then there's plenty of people that made plenty of money if they, in fact, took their money off the table. That's what it comes down to. And hopefully some of them did. The problem that a lot of them are going to face is that if they've only been in the market a year or 2 years or something like that, they'll probably think that because it traded at some level that is going to go back to that level. And that's a tough one, folks. And, you know, like anything else, you can teach so many things inside the marketplace, but what I've found more than anything, you have to cycle through it. And you're either going to be dead or alive after the cycle. Dow Industrials up 537, NASDAQ up 163, S&P's up 59. Stay right there, folks. Come right back.
Hi folks, Tom O'Brien here. If you'd like to get my daily newsletter, Market Insights, then now is a great time to sign up for a 30-day free trial. Every morning by 9:30, I send out my morning letter to subscribers with market commentary on a variety of markets, currencies, and commodities to keep investors up to date on the day's trading action. Included in Market Insights are specific buy and sell recommendations for stocks, ETFs, and even options, with stops and price targets included for every trade in my newsletter. If you'd like to try my newsletter risk-free for 30 days, then head over to the front page of TFNN and you'll find Market Insights under Trading Newsletters. I use my years of trading experience to bisect and dissect the market every morning and give my subscribers the most important information they need to know for the day ahead. I even issue afternoon updates for my subscribers whenever warranted with important market action. I'm always scouring the market for the next great trading opportunity. Sign up for your 30-day free trial to my daily newsletter, Market Insights, today by visiting the front page of TFNN.com. Wow! Go get them, folks.
If you're a trader in the market looking to find the path that leads to maximizing profits while decreasing risk, then now is a great time to try out Dave White's daily trading service, The Path of Least Resistance. Through the use of options and equity trades, Dave advises his subscribers on a daily basis of the current market conditions and what possible trade setups are on the horizon. The Path of Least Resistance is published every trading morning, often with updates intraday when initiating trades or closing out positions. Dave White has advised his clients of some outstanding winning options and equity trades in recent months, and now is a great time to try it out for yourself. New subscribers to the Path of Least Resistance receive a 30-day money-back guarantee. See for yourself the types of options and equity trades that are available by signing up for the Path of Least Resistance today by visiting the front page of TFNN.com and selecting the newsletter tab. Sign up today. TFNN is excited about our new software charting program, The Art of Timing the Trade Charts. In collaboration with Tom O'Brien and using his best-selling book, The Art of Timing the Trade, Your Ultimate Trading Mastery System, David White has programmed an outstanding piece of software that will complement any trader's methodology. Using this first-of-its-kind program, The Art of Timing the Trade Charts allows you to scan thousands of stocks for Fibonacci formation setups, including Gartley's, ABC's, butterflies, and much more. The Art of Timing the Trade Charts is designed to help you when scouring the markets for stocks just beginning to form the trading patterns that many investors spend days, weeks, or even months searching to find. And right now, we're offering licenses available at only $79 a month. We are so confident that you're going to love this new charting software that will even give you a 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee. Don't miss out on this incredible new piece of software. Get your copy of The Art of Timing the Trade Charts today by visiting TFNN.com.
This segment is brought to you by Think or Swim. For more information, just click the Think or Swim banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. Dow Industrials right now up 514, Nasdaq's up 148, S&P's up 55. Let's go to Scott in Safety Harbor. What's going on, brother?
Tommy, when are you going to start teaching the baby to growl?
Already? You kidding me? That's the first thing he's got. You know what he has? I got to get these pictures up here. So Tommy already got him a tiger. He has a tiger suit, folks. Okay, and for Sunday, Tommy got him it's a goat with the number 12 on it to watch the Super Bowl. So, yeah,
Awesome. Awesome.
Yeah.
Tom, I'm looking for an entry point on VXX because as much as, you know what I realized yesterday on CNBC, that CNBC doesn't report the news, they create it. They had all these different people on there saying how wonderful things were going to be. And it's just, they're doing everything that they accuse Reddit of, really. But let's look at VXX and see what you think. I'm looking for an entry point. I'm thinking maybe 1780.
Yeah, it's you could 1780 to 1730, man. I mean, that's kind of the number here. It'll be interesting too because what we're doing. What I'd be looking for, Scott, is this. I'd be looking for contraction of volume today inside of the SPY and the Qs as we're going higher. And when I say a contraction of volume, folks, it has to contract from yesterday. Okay, so yesterday we did 75 million. If this does 75 million today or 80 million inside the SPY, don't hit that VXX yet because what would happen is that means it's going to basically try to blow through the high. That's what I'm kind of looking for. And inside of the Qs, right now we have, let's see, so it did 9 million. Yesterday we did, only 35, man. It looks like the Qs are going to have the volume, but that's what I'd be looking for, because what I expect we're going to see is that up at those highs, you're going to get that contraction. But if you don't get that contraction, that means it's going to blow by those highs, man. So
I appreciate the optimism on the American public and so forth, but when you look at the airlines and just like these storms, and I'm sure you know a lot of people in the north like I do, they can't. I mean, the airlines are taking another $1 million a day hit just by these storms that are happening. I mean, how can they stay in business? How can their stocks be worth anything right now? And along with the cruise lines, they should be, I would think, like $4 or $5 stocks.
There's no doubt, but they're not. But I agree. But that's what makes the market. That's the amazing part about this whole thing. What I think we're looking at is inflation. It's already kicked. What happens, folks? If I learned anything, and my God, I forget like how Zimbabwe. One of the Tigers give me a hand here. I think it was like 25 years ago. We were watching that market, folks, and we were watching it going to the moon. It's like, how does this work? And then guess what? It was going to the moon, but about halfway to the moon, that's when inflation kicked in, and then all of a sudden, all those numbers were worth nothing, And that's what I think we have happening here. I think that the market is the first place that inflation has kicked in an incredible way. And if that's the case, well, you can see with oil. Oil right now, that's kicking up. That wants to go to $60. The metals want higher price. Iron ore wants higher price. Lumber's already at higher price. Soybeans are at higher price. Wheat's at higher price. So if that's what it is, we'll wake up and we'll have real inflation, which we have not had in a good 30 years. So
somebody mentioned that lumber was up like 1,000%. I don't know if that's true or not, but
it was up 100%. Here, let me bring it up right now. It's there's no doubt it's highly volatile. Yeah, we're at 849 right now. The high is 1,000.
So this is like the Roaring '20s kind of, except we got COVID added.
Exactly, and simultaneously, as to your point about keeping the companies alive, the whole deal about pushing money into the economy has absolutely changed dramatically in the last 12 months. I mean, you don't hear anyone talking about deficits. They're not going to talk about deficits. You don't hear anyone basically talking about saying, no, I don't want that stimulus money. Do you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Thank you very much, Tom.
Have a great one.
Everything's going good. I'm happy to see that everybody is in the Tampa Bay area has got their dream come true here. It's going to be a wonderful, wonderful Super Bowl, and we just got to keep thinking positive. Don't think I'm negative, the way I'm talking, because I'm not.
Oh, no. I'm with you.
I'm just being
reality.
A little bit realistic.
It's reality. Exactly.
Cautious.
Have a great one, man. Have a safe one. Let's go to Jose. Hey, Jose, what's going on, brother?
Hey, Tom, you've been talking inflation 15 years and it never shows up. I'm thinking they're cooking that number too. But, hey, that Scott gentleman there from Massachusetts, was he? CNBC is not reporting news. They're creating it. Very aptly put.
So
I just think that the inflation numbers, they're going to keep them tame. The CPI, PPI numbers come out. They sit overnight before that third Friday of the month in some file cabinet at the Treasury Department, and someone has a look at them and says, tone that down a bit. I just don't see they're going to have any high numbers ever. But just like the national debt will never be paid back, you'll go to a cryptocurrency.
Yeah, no, listen, the debt's never going to be paid back. There's no doubt about that. That's. And, you know, the aspect of the inflation, there's no doubt, what Jose's saying, that guess what, folks, okay, in 2007, the world's thinking, okay, it's got to be inflated, we're putting this much money into it, but the bottom line is that it never came out, and, we'll see what happens this time, so.
Yeah. Tom, pretend I'm engineering on the Starship Enterprise, and I'm calling the bridge, you're the captain. Captain, where's Morgan Stanley going? Is it going to make a run for the highs?
It's close, man. I mean, it's set up correctly to do it. You're going to want to see. You're going to want to see it came back to its breakout area, did it with light volume. You're up 270 today. What you are going to want to see, Jose, is an expansion of volume. And if you don't get it in the next couple of days, if you have options, I'd take that option play off, man.
I got you.
Yeah.
I got you. So what would be an acceptable volume?
You'd want to see today. Oh,
you came down heavy last week.
That's pretty good. You're going to get it today. There's already 3.9 million. Yeah, if you get over 12 million, it's not bad. 12, 15 million.
Run.
Not bad. Hey, cooking, brother. Have a great one.
Thank you.
Have a safe one. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Let's go over to Amazon. So Amazon's coming out with numbers after the close out here, folks. Amazon right now is trading up $61. It's breaking out of this consolidation, and it does have the volume. Right now, in 1.9 million, you need 5.7 in order to basically do a nice breakout out of that consolidation. Google right now, Google's up $33. You're taking a swing high out that had 2.8 million, you get 525. So those numbers look like they're going to be pretty good out here. Dow Industrials right now trading up 515, Nasdaq up 158, S&P's up 55. We'll come right back.
Hey there, I'm Andy Arbertine with Tiger Precious Metals and Stones. Whether you're looking to buy and sell precious metals or trying to find the perfect diamond ring, I'm here to help. I have over 15 years of experience with diamonds and precious metals. You can call me directly at 727-329-8245, and I will personally answer any questions you have and help you find exactly what you're looking for. I will be your personal concierge in the metal and stone business. Give me a call today, 727-329-8245.
TFNN has launched our brand new website. You can still visit us at the same TFNN.com URL, but when you do, you'll see a new and improved homepage with a much simpler navigation, whether you're watching Tiger TV live in high definition or just accessing your newsletter subscriptions. We even have new pricing in 6 months and yearly options. Check out the new TFNN.com now and experience all the upgrades. TFNN.com, educating investors.
If you haven't checked out the newsletters page of TFNN.com, what are you waiting for? All of the TFNN newsletters are informative, up-to-date, affordable, and a must-have for every trader looking to gain a competitive informational edge in today's markets. TFNN newsletters cover every aspect of the markets to offer you the very latest in market news. Plus, new subscribers get to test drive our newsletters risk-free for 30 days. From all aspects of the markets, including stocks, bonds, metals, commodities, and tech, there's a newsletter to fit your needs exclusively from TFNN. Stay informed each day you trade and get that competitive edge that will help you stay ahead of the game. Visit our newsletters page by going to TFNN.com and click the newsletters button near the top of the page. TFNN.com, educating investors.
Biotech is booming, but for how long? Whether you think the biotech bull has room to run or has run its course, trade LABU or LABD. Direction's daily S&P Biotech 3 times bull and bear ETFs. Visit directioninvestments.com/biotech today. An investor should consider the investment objectives, risks, charges, and expenses of the Direction shares carefully before investing. The prospectus and summary prospectus contain this and other information about Direction shares. To obtain a prospectus or summary prospectus, please contact Direction shares at 866-476-7523. The prospectus or summary prospectus should be read carefully before investing. An investment in the funds is subject to risk, including the possible loss of principal. The funds are designed to be utilized only by sophisticated investors such as traders and active investors. Distributor Foreside Fund Services, LLC.
Don't forget, you can listen to TFNN live on your mobile device 24 hours per day. Go to TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV. That's TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV for the latest market information.
Welcome back, folks. Dow Industrials up 498, Nasdaq up 152, S&P's up 53. And listen, GameStop just might see that $20 area out here today, folks. Right now, we just broke 100. We broke 100 on the commercial, and now we're at 85. So this is going to be a one-way route now, unfortunately, down into where this thing more than likely broke out from. Quite a rage. There's no doubt about that, but there's going to be quite a bit of carnage that has been done both ways. No two ways about that. We're going to take a look at what is it? AMC is the other one, I believe. AMC. AMC is the one that really got it. As a company, they basically got a lifeline. And that lifeline, folks, had to do with that they were ready to push paper out at not just the absolute highs, meaning the $20, but they pushed. We'll find out how much paper they pushed out at $15 and $20, but it was monster money. Their bonds were trading a week and a half ago at 22 cents. They were trading yesterday at 75 cents. And so, of course, what that means is that the bond market thinks they're going to get paid back. A week and a half ago, they weren't expecting to get paid back at all. Now, guess what? Bottom line is that they do expect to get paid back. Notes and bonds. Now, this one's going to get interesting because the 10-year, as well as the 30, you are pulling back, but you are pulling back with dramatically lighter volume once again, folks. So these notes and bonds, they're still, the battle is still on here as to which way they want to go. We take a look at this, and what you're going to see is that we've done 719,000 contracts today, and that's really light contract volume on the 10-year. You're going into 2.7 million. Contracts, and we are at the 136.30, and I believe the 136.20 something. Yeah, it's 136.26. Keeps you in the higher range. Let's go take a look at the TLT, which is the 20-year plus. So the 20-year plus, yeah, this is going to be wild watching this. That's trying to test its lows out here today. Last low had 12 million shares traded. Right now, you're at 2 million. So you could get the volume, but it doesn't. I suspect that you are going to see a contraction of volume. Well, when we take a look at the pot stocks, let's see, CGC, Canopy Growth. What's this doing out here? So Canopy's up $1.45. This just keeps moving, man. Put this on a monthly. Yeah. This baby's making that run for... looks like it's going to be $50. It's quite a run. Well, you got an ABC. No, you don't have an ABC up. Depending on how this plows through it, I mean, Canopy does have a high volume high at $59. So at $59, that baby is game. Some of the other higher volume equities out here today, you get a couple of these biotechs that the the crowd is jumping into right now, and they're doing some justice to it. So the next game, folks, will be this. The next game is going from sector to sector, and bottom line, start piling on equities from sector to sector, and these traders will get a lot brighter, meaning that they will get out of equities very quickly. I mean, this is no doubt a replay of the 1998, 99 area, and it's kind of almost the same deal with chat rooms. In fact, I could make a point that there was a couple chat rooms in the 90s that were actually put together better than Reddit is put together. Well, that's just my own personal opinion, because I was trying to figure out what the heck they were, where the majority of the comments were, and I couldn't find them. That's the bottom line. Doesn't mean that they're not easy to find, but I couldn't find them. You can see out here today they are running some of the biotechs out here. And if they take the money in the biotechs, then it's going to be good, because what does happen is that the aspect of the buying and selling is what it's all about. There's no two ways about that. You've heard plenty of numbers about how much Robinhood has had to raise. Well, they've raised more money, folks, in the last 3 days than they did in their whole prior lifetime. So the bottom line is that Robinhood is here to stay. The broker-dealer community, in fact, they're banging out about 600 new accounts, 600,000 new accounts per day. So they're going to be a force in a big way. You'll see the IPO come out. That's the bottom line. So let's go take a look at a couple of these silvers. You got First Majestic first, which has always been kind of a cycle stock, high volatility. We got up to 24 yesterday, you're at 16 today. And I would just, the bottom line is that down at 14.20 is the buy. That's how this shakes out. If we take a look at Pan American Silver, it's the same way. I mean, I like how these things traded. They went exponential. Pan American's down 456. Trades yesterday to, 39? You're at 31. I mean, this can come right back to the breakout area. Heckler, same setup. In fact, Heckler actually looks that it wants to move today. This one's going to get interesting. Heckler, you do have a gap below it, but it's like, okay, the way this is trading right now, you might get a rejection at this 560. That's what it looks like. We went to 580, 566. And when's Heckler coming out with this numbers? The February 18th. See, there's a huge differential in a few of these that, in fact, let's look at McEwen, MUX, because they ran McEwen, and McEwen was actually on the list of restricted stocks last Friday. So if we take a look at McEwen, I'd let McEwen pull back more too. McEwen hit 160 yesterday at 126. These are good setups, though. The bottom line, I don't think this is like a one-day wonder out here. What you have, you got the crowd into them, and there is a huge difference. What the huge difference is, I would say, inside the metals market, when they're basically, you get a lot of people that are coming in buying these things, is the aspect that it's not like a GameStop at $300 or $400. That, to me, there's no way that's going back into that level. That's not the same when we're dealing with the silver stocks. Not even close, actually. So the SLV right now got down to 2471. You're 2490. You get a huge contraction down there. All what it actually did is it actually filled up that gap. So I suspect when you come down this hard, most times you have to build cause. And what build cause is, folks, you go back and forth for a couple days, and it's going to be about that U.S. dollar. The dollar's got to basically fail, and it hasn't yet. It's at 91.215. I think 92 is game. Dow Industrial's up 536, NASDAQ up 167, S&P's up 57. Stay right there, folks. Come right back.
Back in the day, I joined Hotel California in 2006, and like many of you, was drawn in by, as well as...
Whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows.
You see, I believe that everything in life happens for us, not to us. And Tom ignited the fire within me to want to learn how to master the markets. So how did I go from knowing nothing about technical analysis to becoming the #1 market timer for the S&P 500 in 2018 and the #2 market timer in 2019? Simply put, I hired coaches with a proven track record, which led me to a whole new set of tools that I created to interpret the message of buyers and sellers. I would love the opportunity to teach you this award-winning set of tools and to help you improve your market timing. You can test drive my newsletter service, Mastering Probabilities, for the next 30 days with no risk to you. Plus, you'll gain access to archive workshops that'll take you step by step through my system. Sign up today by going to the homepage of TFNN.com and selecting Mastering Probability in the newsletter tab.
Bam! Hi, folks. This is Tom O'Brien. The printing presses are working 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. The U.S. deficit has risen 200% in 1 year with no end in sight. The markets are looking for an additional stimulus bill to get us through this once-in-a-generation pandemic. There is no free lunch, folks. The more stimulus dollars put into the marketplace, the less your dollar is worth each and every day. This is the time to protect yourself with a portion of your portfolio in the metal market. The Gold Report comes out each Monday morning. I bisect and dissect the dollar, silver, gold, the XAU, and the HUI. The Gold Report is a long-term hedge against the dilution of your buying power. The U.S. has put more than $6 trillion into the marketplace in the last 6 months, with more expected in the next few months. The market did and does need the stimulus, but it will have long-term implications on our buying power. The Gold Report comes with a 30-day money-back guarantee. Go to TFNN.com and order the Gold Report now. Protect your buying power. Order the Gold Report now.
With markets trading with extreme volatility and peaks and troughs everywhere, regardless of what you're looking at in the markets, this is a great time to see the type of analysis Basil Chapman delivers for his subscribers every market day with the Opening Call newsletter. Basil has been analyzing markets, providing his take for subscribers to his trading services since 1984. Every morning, Basil publishes an update for his subscribers, along with weekend and evening updates when warranted. The Opening Call provides traders a daily market overview with regard to the direction of the key indices, selective stocks, and commodities, along with specific recommendations, including stops and targets. You also gain instant access to Basil's subscriber webinar archive from earlier this year, a dark cloud cover, and essential market analysis. Ride the Chapman wave today by signing up for the Opening Call newsletter on the front page of TFNN.com under the newsletter tab. New subscribers get a 30-day money-back guarantee, so you have nothing to risk. Sign up today.
This segment is brought to you by Think or Swim. For more information, just click the Think or Swim banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. Dow's up 536, Nasdaq's up 167, S&Ps are up 57. And let's just go take a look and see what kind of volume we're having on the way up right now. So you get 335 inside the NYSE. It's kind of hard to gauge it this early in the day. In the composite, you get 2.9 billion. That's still good. That's good. That's good volume in the composite, though. You have 3 billion already. You're sitting right next to these highs. What I do expect, these highs are going to be tested. So 13,571 we're at. And as the day goes on, folks, what you want to do is you take a look at the Qs, you take a look at the SPY, and you see if, in fact, we are getting that contraction of volume. The contraction of volume, the other side that you want to be looking at is at what we did yesterday. Because if, in fact, we're just going to test the highs, you'd have a contraction of volume from yesterday as you're going into those highs. Then you'd have one more contraction, and then it will go after that high, and we'll see whether that high can stick and or not stick. Gold and silver, bottom line is that's all about the U.S. dollar. Dollar's up 252. And if we do take a look at the gold market in general, bottom line is that, hold it, GC, I got to get the active contract. You're down here on 177,000 contracts. You're going into a lot less volume. The bottom line is that you're at you hit 1830 out there. that's basically the lower end of this consolidation, And what I do expect is that, you can you build some cause out here as that dollar wants to go higher. Oil's on its way up to that $60 level, so oil definitely has caught a nice bid. We hit out here today, you hit 55.26, and you have some real juice behind it. In fact, it may be an ABC structure on the way up. It's taken a B point out, and if we look at this quickly, I believe it has taken it out with volume.